Do you have lower back pain? If so, this restorative yoga class for lower back pain is for you. Hi, I'm Melissa from Yoga with Melissa. This is real yoga for real people. We're all about connection. Connection to a teacher and teachings that allow you to connect with your true nature and to a community of people that are dedicated to a genuine path of spiritual transformation. If you're new here, I put out a brand new yoga video every single Friday at 9 a.m. Pacific time. So we'd love to have you as a student here. You can subscribe and turn on notifications so you don't miss a single yoga video like this. And if you like this video, I would love it if you press that like button and let me know what you like about it in the comments. I have a testimonial today from Faith from Facebook, and she says, I resisted restorative yoga at first, like most things that I need most, but I have come to love it. There are no worries about getting a pose correct or the form or whatever. Restorative yoga makes me slow down, which is nearly impossible. So thank you, Faith, for taking the time to leave your comment on Facebook. I love hearing from all of you about your practices on Facebook, on YouTube, Instagram, and my website, and all those places you can leave comments. But always the most in-depth conversations happen in our membership community. So make sure you stay all the way to the end. I have a gift for you. I have 8 days of yoga for back pain. So I'll tell you how to get that at the end. We're going to start with our mantra. Oh, I have to thank Squeeze Yoga Clothing for my clothes. Today I'm wearing a white piece bamboo top and brown leggings and dusky leaf for our props. Today you're going to need a bolster and a block. Om Sahana Vavatu Sahano Bhunaktu Sahaviryam Karvavahe Tejasvina Vaditamastu Ma Vidvishavahe. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. So that mantra means protect us together, student and teacher. May our studies nourish us together. May we practice together for the union of the good of all. May our studies be luminous and purposeful. Peace, peace, peace be unto all. So today we're going to start in a pose that will be probably good for a lot of people unless you have a really recent back injury, in which case I'm going to give you a modification to start. But otherwise, this is a really good pose to build strength in your back, also to nourish your adrenals and kidneys so that you have energy for your practice, which is kind of funny since we're doing a restorative class, but it's a great way to start a class. So let me show you the modification first. It's we're going to be doing a supported back bend. So I'll show you a supported back bend that you could do if you can't do the supported sphinx pose. So you just feel in your body if it works for you. You're going to put the bolster or a stack of pillows underneath your rib cage. You're going to have your knees bent, your arms out to the side, and you'll rest over your bolster. That's how you're going to start. It's going to give a nice opening in your shoulders and your chest. So oftentimes, low back pain can come from poor postural habits, and this pose will help to correct that. And then the pose, so that's the modification. Okay, so you're going to put your bolster or your rolled up blanket or your stack of pillows just underneath your rib cage. Your elbows are going to come forward of your shoulders. And you're going to rest here, and you're just going to check in with your low back and see if it feels good. There should be a sense of compression in your lumbar spine, in your low back, and around your sacrum. That's just between your two butt cheeks there. And your buttocks should be relaxed. It's the triangular shaped bone in the center of your pelvis. But when I say compression, you want compression but not pain. So this pose will help to strengthen your spinal muscles, and it will also help to strengthen the bones of your spine. So it's great for building bone density as well. So the reason why restorative yoga can be so helpful for lower back pain is that it helps to turn off the stress response to lower back pain so that your lower back can rest and repair. So just really allow your body to rest into the support of the earth underneath you and the props, and breathe into your low back and your low belly. Okay, so we're going to start to make our way out of this posture. You're going to press up. And from here, we're going to do child's pose. So you're going to open your knees wide and bring the bolster between your knees and fold forward and rest over your bolster. Now, I'm going to give you an alternative for child's pose if this bothers your knees or your ankles or your feet. So the alternative is to move down your mat a little bit And you're going to lie on your bolster or your stack of cushions or your rolled up sleeping bag. Open your knees to your side and use the block to support your head with your arms out to the side. And that will support you and give you all the benefits of child's pose without the compression on your knees and your ankles and your feet. So choose the version that works best for you in your body. So child's pose relaxes the muscles on either side of your spine. And when you have low back pain, these muscles can really tense up without your awareness of it. And this supported child's pose also makes more space between the vertebra for your intervertebral discs, and it helps to decrease disc degeneration caused by constant compression. When you experience lower back pain, your body gets the message that your sympathetic nervous system should kick into high gear with a stress response, and your body believes that it is being threatened and under a harmful state of attack. And with restorative yoga, you're receiving the time to settle and drop into your body, receive the support of the earth underneath you. And then your body can receive the message that you're safe, and the stress response of the sympathetic nervous system can turn off and switch over to your parasympathetic nervous system so that your body can begin its relaxation response and healing. Okay, so we're going to make our way out of this posture. And you can put your bolster aside for the next two poses. And you're going to use your block for the next one, so just put it beside you. You're going to lie on your back with your knees bent and your feet flat on the floor. And you're just going to press into your feet and slide that block underneath your pelvis and rest down on it. And you're just going to hang out here and feel the soothing quality of this around the area of your pelvis. Breathing into your low belly, gently into your low belly, and feeling the support of the block underneath you. Let your shoulders be heavy on the ground. Let your neck and shoulders relax. Okay, so you're going to gradually make your way out of this pose, press into your feet, feel the support of your feet, squeeze your buttocks, slowly lower down, And then just draw your knees into your chest. Hold on behind your knees. Roll from side to side. And then we're going to roll to our side and we're going to come up. Most likely you're going to need to get a chair or move your mat to your couch even. And we're going to do legs up the chair or even over there. Okay, so we're going to move our mats to a bench so that we can show you how to do the next pose. So you're going to place your mat perpendicular to your chair. And then you're going to sit at the edge of the chair or your couch. Couch is nice because it's nice and soft. And you put your buttocks right up against it. And then you roll to your side. And place your legs up the chair. And if you do have a hard chair like this at home, then you could put a folded blanket here too, so that if you have long legs like me, you fill the space, maybe with a cushion or a folded blanket, and also then it's not so hard on your legs. And then just place your hands on your belly, relax your whole torso and your shoulders, and rest in here. So as we take the shapes of restorative yoga for lower back pain, we're creating space for your breath to flow into your lower back. And then you can begin to rest on the floor and the props so that your body will be held. And this will allow your breath to flow into the space created in your low back so that there is increased blood flow and increased lymph flow. And lymph supports your immune system so that you can heal. The natural deeper breathing sends the message to your brain that you are safe. It deepens your relaxation. It enhances the healing of this restorative yoga for lower back pain. So this pose is really good for relieving mild backache. Okay, so slowly bring a little bit of movement back into your body. To come out of this pose, you're going to bend your knees a little bit more and then roll to your side. And you can either stay here with your mat, or you can move your mat back to a better place in your home. I'm going to move my mat back to where my bolster is. Putting my shoes on because this lawn, as you can see, is well irrigated and very wet. Okay, here we go. Okay, for this next pose, you're going to need your bolster beside your left hip. And you're going to lie on your back with your right knee bent and your left leg straight. And you'll press, it's wet here too. You're going to press into your right knee, tuck your left hip under, and then rest your right knee on your bolster or your stack of blankets or pillows. And you're going to rest here. If your right shoulder is lifting off the ground a lot, you can reach your left shoulder out more and reach your chest bone up towards the ceiling more. Or you can fill the space with a cushion or a folded blanket too, so you don't want it hanging in midair. Okay, so you can slowly stretch out. And you're going to roll back onto your back. Press into your right foot. Untuck your hips. Lengthen your legs out and just give your body a chance to unravel a little bit here. Feel the difference between the right and the left side of your body. Notice if your back feels better on the right side right now. Maybe a little more spacious and elongated. And then we'll go ahead and take that bolster or your stack of cushions or your blankets over to your right side. Bend your left leg. Tuck your right hip right under and take your left knee onto the top of your bolster or your makeshift bolster. And you're going to rest here. So when we are well supported by the ground and through props and restorative yoga, we can have the experience of being cradled and protected all day long. And even in our nighttime experience, when we sleep, we control our experience through gripping, holding, and tension. And the support of the ground and props offers us the opportunity to release the gripping, the holding, and the tension so that we can experience a deep level of relaxation and healing. So gradually roll back onto your back. Press into your left foot. Untuck your spine. And give yourself a moment to unravel. And then you're going to take your bolster and place it underneath your knees for Shavasana. And you're going to rest back in Shavasana here. So in Shavasana, with your knees bent and the support of the bolster or your rolled blankets or cushions underneath your knees, it creates ease for your low back. And this is a very important time in your practice to receive your posture and continue to go into that rest and digest mode for healing. Keep resting in Shavasana. I'm going to sit up and read you a poem for your final few minutes in this resting, restorative, receiving, healing posture. So the poem I have for you today is called Landscape by Mary Oliver. Isn't it plain the sheets of moss, except that they have no tongues, could lecture all day, if they wanted, about spiritual patience? Isn't it clear the black oaks along the path are standing as though they were the most fragile of flowers? Every morning I walk like this around the pond, thinking, if the doors of my heart ever close, I am as good as dead. Every morning so far, I'm alive, and now the crows break off from the rest of the darkness and burst up into the sky, as though all night they had thought of what they would like their lives to be, and imagined their strong, thick wings. Okay. So you're going to slowly wiggle your fingers and your toes, roll to your right side, and gradually make your way up to seated. We're going to sit for a mudra. If you have low back pain, it's probably not very easy for you to sit cross-legged. Even for me right now, because we didn't do a lot of hip openers and stuff, I can't sit without being elevated. So I'm going to sit up on a block. You could sit on a cushion or a block. If you have low back issues, you're probably going to want to sit on a chair. Or kneel on a block, but I would recommend a chair if you have low back issues. But you want to sit on the edge of the chair so you're sitting up straight in your spine. We're going to do a back mudra. With your right hand, you're going to bring your thumb, your middle finger, and your pinky finger, your baby finger together, and extend your other two fingers. And then with your opposite finger, you're bringing your thumb to touch your left hand to the nail of your index finger. So like that. And you can do this mudra for back pain 4 times a day for 4 minutes. So we'll do this one for 4 minutes. Or you can do it anytime you have acute back pain. So 4 times a day for 4 minutes, or anytime you have acute back pain. And this time we'll sit with it for 4 minutes. So feel the length of your spine. Lengthen up through the back of your head. Draw your ears back over your shoulders so you have good posture to support your low back. Let there be space between your teeth. Let your tongue float in your mouth. And very gently breathe all the way down into your lower belly. So there's a slight tuck in your chin so that the back of your neck is open. You can stay with this mudra and listen to our closing mantra mudra series, or you can join me. Loka samasta sukhino bhavantu. Loka samasta sukhino bhavantu. Loka samasta sukhino bhavantu. May all beings be happy and free, and may the thoughts, words, and actions of my own life contribute in some way to the happiness and freedom for all. So thanks so much for doing this restorative yoga for back pain class with me. If you like this class, please give it a thumbs up, and in the comments, let me know what the cause of your back pain is. I'd love to know, so that when I'm making future classes on back pain, I can target your specific issues. So healing low back pain is not something you can do in just one restorative yoga video like this, no matter how good you feel right now. It's kind of like brushing your teeth. I've found that the best way to keep my low back healthy is by doing a bit of yoga every day. So I'm going to share with you 3 ways you can do that: a good, better, and best way. So number 1, a good way to do that would be to subscribe to this channel. Hit that subscribe button and turn on the bell notification, and then what we'll do is you'll receive notifications. It'll show up in your YouTube stream every Friday at 9 a.m. Pacific, a brand new class, and then you'll have that class every Friday to do, and you can practice yoga with me every Friday. A better way would be to sign up for the gift that I told you about at the beginning, which is 8 days of yoga to alleviate back pain. And to get that, you just go to melissawest.com/backpain. The link to that is in the show notes on YouTube and in the show notes on my website, episode 44. But anyway, you can get that very easily. And number 3, the best way is to become a member of our community, where we have our best value-added, highly researched content. And so, by the way, our prices are going up for that on November the 1st, so you'll want to get in on that. And our members that have been members now for, our membership community has been going for 6 years now. They get to keep their prices. Whatever price you sign up for, you get to keep for life. So anyway, we have over 10 value-added classes for back pain, plus classes for sciatica, herniated discs, and SI joints, ranging anywhere from 15 minutes to all the way to hour-long classes. So that's the best way for me to be able to support you in a daily way with your back pain. We have forums and live classes, and you get way more high-touch interaction with me there. So I'm sending you much love from beautiful British Columbia. May your joy be as deep as our Pacific Ocean. May you be as strong as our mountains, and may you be as rooted as the trees in our forest. Om Shanti. Namaste.
Melissa would love to hear your questions and thoughts. Please leave your comments below the video. Thank you for your reviews on iTunes and YouTube. Your reviews help us to share yoga and a yoga lifestyle with others around the world. If you have a question for Melissa, you can leave a voice message at melissawest.com, and Melissa may answer it in an upcoming blog.